Hello everyone, welcome back to Spire II. Gonna carry on with more, just, playing games of Spire II, I guess. I've been choosing random recently, but it's given me a lot of Necrobinder recently, and it's been a while since I did Silent, so we're gonna run a Silent out there. Which means we're back on Ascension 4. I heard, yeah, okay, there is a dev console command somewhere you can enter to, like, unlock all Ascensions. I don't know. I'm already halfway through, more or less. I'm not as eager as I was to, like, rush up to Ascension 10. I mean, like, I didn't play 20 most of the time in the original Slay the Spire. I played on, like, 15. So I wouldn't mind getting to, like, Ascension 7, but we're practically there already. Okay, so what are we doing? I am the Silent. That is who I am. Okay, and we have these things. Got it. Booming Conch, I think, is generally worse for Silent because you have Ring of the Serpent, Snake. The other two both look fine. I think it sort of depends on how early you want to... I don't know. They're both good early improvements to your deck, right? 3 cards with a decent theme between them helps a lot. And a card plus a potion are both great as well. So if you wanted to fight a decent number of elites, you'd want to go through, like, here, basically, right? Which you could get to this way, or this way, depending on how much you like question marks. And then you would probably want to hit the shop, but, you know, if you're feeling... I'll just leave that in and also draw this. If you're feeling very strong, you could go get one more elite. I think... Choose... Oh, I guess if I'm losing all gold, skipping the shop is... But that's fine. If I want to skip the shop, I can just go this way. So... I think I want to get more exposure to what the packs of cards you can be offered by this are. What the hell? These are not related at all. I thought they would be themed. Is it just like 3, an uncommon and 2 commons chosen at random? I guess it is. Okay. Well, that explains why when I took this for my Necrobinder run, I got 2 cards that seemed to work together and then a third card that was, like, nothing to do with them. And I was like, I don't quite understand the synergy here. I guess there just isn't one. I mean, these are both decent cards. Speedster is quite powerful eventually, but kind of a brick early. And the same is true for Tactician, kind of. There's a little bit of a Sly synergy here you could try to work towards, right? And in the meantime, Snakebite will actually be decent. I feel like these packs are not very good. But I'll take this. It's kind of like, yeah, here's a solution for group fights, here's a solution for, like, elite fights, and here's something you can work towards someday. I think I'm willing to take 1 damage here to get this poison in, because it means I basically don't have to do anything for the rest of combat. I mean, but it has retain. I could try to get out of here unharmed, but I don't think I'm going to get that chance. So let's just get the damage in while it's easy. Yeah. But now I don't think I will choose to take any more damage. There's another Sly card. It's pretty bad right now. I think given that I already have 2 Sly cards, I shouldn't be loading up on more. Yes, I want to do that eventually, but cards that allow me to discard are already good. I don't need to take this dead weight to make them better. I'll take a stab that's actually going to help early. You're attacking for 14? Okay, I can address that. Any chance I can kill one of you? 7, 16, 22, 25. So, no. I can't kill this guy while also doing anything useful. I guess I'll just full block and get a strike in. Right? Problem is he's still not dead next turn, annoyingly. So I'm gonna have to hit him again. But now I get the snake bite. In a moment of weakness for this poor fellow. Pretty hard to say no to backflip. Spiral gains replay 1. Okay. I mean, heal 23. We are heading into an elite fight soon, and I'm down 15, so it's not much wasted, but... And I'll take the defend. I'm doing okay on damage. Okay. Not a horrible turn. I definitely can't kill you this turn, so I guess we're taking some damage. Yuk, yuk. Okay, this guy's toast. Okay, potion is a big help. Ooh, bouncing flask. Okay, that'll help a lot with especially the terror eel fight, I think. Do I want to drink this potion? I think I would sort of... I mean, okay, the other fights are the, like, little plant guys. I never remember to look up their names. And the guy can only take 20 damage at a time. The strength potion... I mean... I don't really need it that badly against the 20 damage guy. Against the plants, maybe it's okay. Because of, like, Flick Flack. I could use it here. Yeah, I guess. And I'll take a tiny bit of damage here to get going on him. Yikes. Okay, I have neutralize. So we need to be careful how we shuffle. I want the survivor back in my deck, but I don't want the defend in my deck. Well, it's sad to miss Bouncing Flask, but I wasn't going to play it this turn anyway. He's taking 15, so we certainly can stun him this turn, and I think we should. Because he has enough poison that poison he takes this turn, and then next turn his buff turn, and then the turn after that when he's finally starting to attack us. That's probably lethal if we just get in a little bit more damage in the meantime. Yeah. Pen Nib. Oh, my favorite relic. I just love tracking Pen Nib. Oh, dear. I mean, Abrasive is pretty good. I just want something that lets me discard. Perfect. A discard effect. No, I hate you. Guess I'll take a Fumes. Oof. I'm not even sure I should take this Elite. I probably should, though. There's 2 fires in a row coming up, and I don't think I'll die at 41. It's a lot of damage. Yeah? Okay, I mean, I guess I could die. Since the Bouncing Flask didn't target the guy who's gaining strength, I think I'm just gonna roll with it and target the guy at lowest HP. Since he's already been poisoned. Okay, this is a good turn. We can get this into play. Only being attacked for 10, right? I guess I don't need to play this defend. This is a much higher priority. Oh, I have thorns! Because of that, I forgot. Nice, okay. So you're dead. The rest of you are attacking me for 16, which is a lot. But I can make it just 13. And then block 10 of it. I have Fumes in play, don't I? Yes, you're dead next turn. So you're the only one attacking matters. And I think we got there. They each just need a strike to be put down, which I can manage. Okay, well, I lost like 25 or 26 HP there. But I got Anchor, which is nice, and a nice little potion, and Acrobatics. Okay. Finally. Great, great card for me right now. Bronze Scales. Oh, I fought the Lagavulin Matriarch like once in my life. I don't really know what its deal is. I don't remember. I think it's basically just Lagavulin but bigger. And I mean, I think its every three turns effect isn't quite the same as Lagavulin's. Like it... Oh. Or maybe it is the same as Ascension 0 Lagavulin. That's right. I'm used to Lagavulin taking away 2 strength and 2 dex. But that's like the ascension that says elites have more powerful abilities. When you're on low ascensions, it's only one. So maybe it's the same with this guy. It's currently only draining 1 strength and 1 dex, but when you get to the ascension level that makes bosses stronger, which I understand in this game, there's just, since there's only 10 ascensions, they've made them all like more interesting. And one of them is all enemies have deadlier attacks or something to that effect, right? And another one that says all enemies are tougher to kill, instead of like having 6 different ascension levels for elites, normals, and bosses, attacks, and their toughness. So yeah, I think I'll go here and see if I can rest and just snag both of these elites. Who? Wait. This is my 3rd elite. If I go this way, I'm actually taking 4. Okay. So I could face anyone again. Although I think it's going to be the terror eel. I think it does loop around. I'm just thinking about whether I should use the poison potion or what. I only need 2 defends to full block. No, I'm full blocked already. Oh my god. He's right. 9 and 10. I knew I had 10 armor, but I somehow thought he was attacking for 20 or something. I don't know. It's very... I don't understand. I was like, this number 20 was just in my head. Okay. So, really, the only responsible thing to do is bite him like a snake. And then I can go for the strike or just hit him with a poison potion. But I think a poison potion is kind of overdoing it. It's like all of my damage cards for the rest of the fight would be irrelevant. So I think we're just going to go like this. Good work, Anchor. Is there anything sly I can hit? Yeah, there's plenty of things. I didn't. But I hit the double defend, so that's fine. Pretty bad turn next turn, huh? I could draw cards to at least make sure that I get a shuffle in, and I'll top deck something. But then I might hit my defend and leave myself with no defenses at all next turn. And if I'm attacking, is it supposed to be fumes or stab? Probably stab? Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. Take 2 damage. Missed the defend anyway. Good news, he's not attacking, so... Oh, this is pen-nibbed, by the way. Take that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because he's already so badly poisoned that, that the attack didn't really matter, and I could have saved my pen-nib charge. I think that is true. That would have been a better play. Well, let's advance pen nib, I guess. Tingsha. Okay, that's... We really, really are looking for, like, sly things to happen. I mean... I think I'm just going to take a ricochet. Just get a critical mass of those sly cards so that acrobatics and survivor are always hitting something relevant. I'm defended here, so let's get a stab in on the guy at the lowest HP. I could just triple defend. Or I could flick flack, and then this guy would die. So I could snake bite somebody. It's not 100% like obvious that that's the right play. Just because you can kill one of these guys doesn't mean you should. You might want to save the stun. But in this case, I mean, I think we just win, right? You're stunned this turn, you're like pretty much dead. If I poison you, yeah, like I could just pass the next 3 turns and I'll win. No. Yeah. But I'll work on Pen Nib instead. Okay, Hidden Daggers. Great. Discard 2 cards. That's exactly what I want. Now. I mean, Clarity Extract, I do really like cards. That's why I play card games. But I think I like these potions both better. Oh no! It didn't loop back around. It went to my second elite fight again. Okay, well, I can probably handle this somehow or other. This doesn't overdraw. This card and this card are both sly. I mean, I think they'd both be sort of reasonable. I'm going to play both of them. I just don't know what the right order is. Probably this one, because that way, if I flick flack first, they definitely all get block. And so the block, like Ricochet, will hit block, right? Whereas this way, at least one of them won't have blocked, and so flick flack, I don't know. Flick flack goes through all the block anyway, right? Who knows? Oh, plus Tingsha went off. That's true. They're dying for 15. I can trim that down to 12. I might actually not play Survivor. If I want to get Bouncing Flask into play. But, I mean, yeah. I do need to actually get some poison going, because this is a great turn 1, but I can't necessarily follow it up. I do need to apply some poison. Oh, these are good shivs. I forgot I'm gonna draw get shivs from that. Okay. I guess I should have pitched Survivor, not Strike, because conceivably I might want to defend Strike, I guess. Pen Nib, by the way. Yeah, definitely should have kept Strike. Could have killed this guy. I guess I still can. But I could have also... Well, no, because I wouldn't have any other attacks. If I had used Strike on this guy, I guess the difference is that I'd be able to keep Snake Bite in hand. Okay, this is kind of a lame hand, but it has the most important tools. A couple defends. Don't appreciate that. I'll use a block potion. Yeah. Wait, I can just kill this guy. That was a really bad block potion. I was looking at this guy for some reason, but you're at the lowest health. Alright, wasted a block potion, but the good news is now you're dead next turn. And this elite fight has not been so bad, you know? I guess I'll see if I can find a cheaper attack to play. Yeah, I can play a couple shivs. Okay. No! Because I tinctured him. Alright. What can you do? Well, I got a potion back. Calculated gamble. That discards a lot of cards. Our power is unmatched. I'll make a note of it. Let's see. I actually can't full block this guy, which is a little embarrassing. Can I kill him? No. I mean, maybe with a potion, but doesn't seem like a good idea. I can use this to get some energy by discarding Tactician, but if I do that, I won't have a card left to spend the energy on. So I guess it's just defend, flask. Nice shooting. Nice pen nib. How did I block 7? Oh, I have Dex from Smoothstone and Dex from the power. That's right, okay. I don't think I need another Flick Flack. It's a pretty filler Sly card. Shadow Meld, it's a powerful card, but it's not. I don't think I want it. Yeah, I think this is a skip. Try to keep the deck a little bit more focused. What does this do if you upgrade it? More thorns. Okay. I mean, upgrading powers into a boss is a normal thing to do. So I could upgrade fumes. I don't think that's really the main way I'm killing them. I think what I want more than anything is either neutralize, so it's weak longer, or just acrobatics to make sure it hits something, or reduce the chances it misses. But I think it's just neutralize. Okay, so what's your waking up deal? After losing HP or after 3 turns. So If I poison you, you wake up. The same as the old Lagavulin. Not the new weirdo in Act 2 who, like, is Lagavulin Light. So if I snake bite you, the combat begins. I mean, I could do that and poison potion, but I have more setup I'd like to do. So, regrettably, I will have to skip this turn. And it's free to Noxious Fumes because this doesn't poison him until next turn, at which point he's waking up anyway. So we pass again and try to get Abrasive or Bouncing Flask or both if we're very lucky. Now it's quite likely. Okay. Well, a strong start. Well, I can certainly handle that. I'm probably just supposed to stab you here. Take 2. Probably should have thrown a potion as well, to be honest, on the turn when I first poisoned you. I guess I'll do that now. Missed a little damage. Oh yeah, this gets... I was planning to play this just because 2 shivs is better than playing either of these cards. But I get to play the Flick Flack and the 2 shivs this way. Oh, and Tingsha. True. So, like, was the poison potion really necessary? You could argue no. Oh, I wasted my pen nib. Okay, and that's the last epic I have to unlock. Defeat 15 bosses as the Silent. I mean, it's the last visible one. Maybe there's an invisible one somewhere, but I don't think so. These discard effects are both good. I don't want bullet time. I think I'll take the power. What is this guy's name? This is Darv. I'll trade you something nice for that trophy you got there. Oh, the trophy I took of the previous boss? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I mean, do I want Runic Pyramid? Usually you do want Runic Pyramid. I have effects like Calculated Gamble that benefit from me having more cards. And when you have kind of like a, quote, combo deck where you're trying to line up, for example, Sly cards with discard cards, if you don't have to discard, you can just wait for them to line up. So that's quite nice. Empty Cage, I mean, I could happily cut 2 strikes, no problem with that. But it doesn't seem amazingly strong. I could go Elite Hunting. The best route seems like it starts here, and then If you're really bold, you can go this way to fight up to 4 elites. But more conservative would be to go this way, get a campfire instead of this elite. And then this campfire as well, and then you can grab 2 more or 1 more, depending on how you're feeling. I mean, I'm feeling pretty strong right now. Can even hit a shop on the way up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So Black Star seems playable. I think it's better than Empty Cage. I'm not sure about Runic Pyramid. It always, like, seems like it's not going to be that good, and it just always is that good. Runic Pyramid. It makes card draw worse, but good news, I don't have very much of that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to greed out on Black Star. I think it's usually wrong to take Black Star, and it probably is wrong this time too, but it's so exciting. This hand kind of stinks. That's not helping. Oh, I have Anchor, though. That does help. Sort of. Well, I was going to say, I wish I had drawn some block, but no, that's not true. Because I can just kill you. Yeah, that seems like a good one to discard. And you're dead. Oh, I should just play both of these for pen nib, actually. Both strikes. Prepared. Draw 1, discard. Or weaken 2 to all enemies. I do love to weaken my enemies. Kaiser Crab. The thing is, Prepared is actually decent in this deck. Prepared is a big trap for beginners because it looks like card selection for free, but it's not. Because all you get to do is, like, yes, it cantrips. You get to draw whatever card was behind it, but then you have to discard a card. So the net result is that you're as good as whatever, like, if you didn't have Prepared in hand, you draw those cards, and then you discard one. So it's a way to discard a card for 0 energy that doesn't cost you an additional card. If you have no discard synergy, that's horrible. But if you do have discard synergy, it's pretty reasonable, and I do. So I think I'll actually take the uncommon still. Weakening all enemies would be really nice. It's sort of hard to come by that effect. It's my shop. I mean, there's some reasonable options here. No one's ever been sad to take an adrenaline. I could squeeze in footwork as well. Seems nice. And I think I probably should take Dagger Throw over removing a card. It's a big bloated deck, but, you know, you can increase the density of your good cards by removing bad cards or by adding good ones. And when it's especially important for you to get to a critical mass so you can collide discards with slides, adding, like, look at it this way. What's the current density of my cards that discard cards? What percentage of my deck does that? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 discard effects out of 28 cards. 1 in 7, right? If I cut a strike, my density of discard cards goes up by a 28th or a 27th or something like that. You know, about a 28th. One, you know, like 4% maybe. Whereas if I add a card that discards, my density of discard effects goes up by 25%. This is why I think, like, people are addicted to small decks. And, well, sorry. I think people are addicted to small decks. And, of course, it's nice. If I could remove all of these strikes for free, I would be happy to do so. But, you know, you have to weigh the other things you could be doing. And adding cards is another way to address the problem that your deck is full of junk. Is to just fill it with better junk. And, you know, if I didn't care about the discarding, I think that would be a horrible purchase. It's just like a slightly better strike. And so cutting a strike would actually be probably a better approach. Okay, well, Acrobatics, the Abrasive, and then Calculated Gamble, I think is better than just Calculated Gamble, because I'll get to draw so many extra cards off what I get from Acrobatics. And by the way, that'll lead to a bunch of Tincture triggers. So get rid of this. Not that it matters. I could pit. No, it doesn't matter, because I'm discarding all of this anyway. Good turn. Oh. Wasted a pen nib, kind of, huh? Well, let's not kill this guy so I can hit him again. Yeah, another Calculated Gamble, please. Okay, be nice to kill this guy very quickly if possible. What? I didn't see the tincture going off for that second one. Did it? I've discarded 9 cards. He should have taken 27. It looks like he has. Ish. Looks like he's taken 39? Oh, I played this. Hang on. Yeah, 39. Okay, so Ricochet did 12, and then I got the other 27. Okay. I know what I'm drawing, huh? Well, I think I'll play these defends before they get back. Oh, I should have just played this one! So bad. I could have gotten the Noxious Fumes in there. I mean, he's dead anyway, right? Pendiv is on 9. Sure. Slide block, I'll take it. I don't... Do I even want to play any of these powers? I'm being attacked for 19. Yeah, I think I'll just tincture all this away. Find something more relevant. Here we go. This is nice. Wait a minute. How funny. This, it says it would do 8, right? And Pendib was going off, so it knew that I would be doing 16. And I feel like in Slay the Spire 1, what would have happened is this would say 16, and then you would pick it up and it would say 16, but it would only do 9. But I guess what happened is, I remember it said deal 9. So I guess what must happen is the game knows that when you play this, everyone you'll be hitting actually only takes 9, and so it adjusts what's on the card. In the same way it adjusts for weak and vulnerable. I didn't know it did that for this stuff. I'm currently taking 12, because they're all weak, huh? So I can't afford anything. Blur Plus. Do I even want that? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, it's not... It doesn't say Sly or discard on it, but it does, like, help adjust. The deck has a lot of variance, both in the fact that it's huge and in the fact that I can't even really control what I play when I draw it. So you know, on turns when I don't need the block, it would be nice to hit the blur, I guess. And it's 8 block. If I'm playing a power potion, I should play it now. What elite in this act do I need a power potion against the most? The Millipede, I think. But also, in some sense, the answer is whoever you face first, because Black Star, you're going to start loading up on relics. I think I'll take the power potion now, just in case it cares about me playing acrobatics. For example. I mean, if I'm going to get through my deck, this is very cool. If I'm not, it doesn't really matter at all. I have 2 calculated gambles, and an acrobatics, and a backflip. Is this guy going to be dead before all that matters? If he is, I think the other cards are pretty horrible too. So I guess we'll assume this might matter. I think tracking is horrible. Noxious Fumes is a middle-of-the-road choice that'll probably do a small amount, and certainly do more than nothing. Master Planner might do nothing, but might do a lot if the combat goes badly. I want to take footwork? I don't really need it this turn, but if I play footwork, I can't play follow through. I think that doesn't matter though, because 2 turns from now he won't be attacking, so adding 2 weak doesn't really matter. Except that 3 turns from now he'll finally do something. And I could have him weak then. The turn he attacks for like 28, right? I could reduce that back down to 21. Maybe I should have backflipped first? I don't know. Why am I doing this? It does damage and backflip doesn't, that's why. Okay, I'm happy I played footwork. Actually, the blur doesn't even matter, does it? I take that back. Order was wrong there, by the way. I guess I'm discarding this anyway to Hidden Daggers, so... Why was I considering keeping this card? Because... if you discard a Dazed, it doesn't get exhausted, and then you shuffle it back in. But it looks like my line here is defend, defend, strike. And then I may as well... like, I'm Hidden Daggering anyway, so... I don't think it matters whether I keep that here. Or is he dead? 7 and 6? 13 and 12? No. Oh, well, wait a minute. Plus another 8? He is dead. Okay, don't be deceived. Don't allow the enemy to trick you into thinking that they're still alive when in fact they are dead. Oh, yeah, that too. So, Master Planner didn't do anything. Wasted a potion. But I didn't know what the potion was going to give me. Draw until you have 7 cards. Kinda good. Yeah, I think I want that. I want you to make the ting 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 noise when those get upgraded, please. So, just how strong do we feel? Am I going to try to take 4 elites? I'd like to. That's what I took the Black Star for. I don't have Blur. So... and I should be careful not to play Survivor, because I would be wasting my Vambrace, right? Oh, but maybe I should have played this... well, no, I guess that was right. This is my strongest attack. It was the right one to pen it. Attacking 16, huh? Did I? order did I play those cards in? Did I play Blur before or after Defend? I should have played Defend first, and I think I did. I think it might have given me 15 block. Right? Because it only doubled the first one with Embrace, is my guess. In which case, I should have played Blur first, I guess. I should pay more attention to how that interaction works if I get another chance. Oh, choose a card to discard. Defend. Well, in that case, I'm not sure what I want to play first. You kind of want to empty your hand before Expertise so you get more draw value, but these cards both increase my hand size. This one discards my hand. And I don't know if I really want to commit any energy to a Poison Stab. I probably should. I can take an energy potion if I have to. Okay, that is some good shit. I am now blocked. Why does it look like... Oh, I guess this... I'm just noticing in the background this kind of dark outline. Like, what is that all about? I guess that's the shadow of this tree? But for some reason it feels like it's a shadow going the other way. Like, as if it were my shadow and I had a giant head. Or something. Like, not my character's shadow, but me, the player. And there was a light behind me. But no, clearly it's the shadow of this tree, and the light is over there. Although, the shadows the characters cast don't match these. Interesting. Could be a small bit of polish to clean up. Does it matter what I do here? I'd like to play a few more attacks, I guess, but... Well, here. It's good for pen nib, but not overall good. I think more untouchables. Sure. So the remaining elite fights are the Decimillipede and the Infested Prism. I think I want to keep the Ampule and the Energy Potion over a Potion-shaped rock. Okay, this is a great Ampule. You know what would be great is if this said, like, at the start of the on the second turn of each combat, because then you could use a potion and still get it. Maybe that's too strong. I don't actually have any Sly cards, and only one draw effect. Which I don't even really want to play. I think I just want to do this. Is it crazy to not want to waste my pen nib on that? I think I have much better attacks to pen nib, right? I mean, not much better, I guess. I have Flick Flack and Ricochet. I think that's probably worthwhile. Miss 8 damage to... No, because it's more than 8. It's 14. Alright, alright. Oh, this guy's who we're attacking, huh? Okay, you're the boss. Gonna make expertise look bad if I do that, huh? Maybe that's fine. I could, like, neutralize and then expertise for draw 4. I guess that's fine. And only now, adrenaline. Just hit that guy every time? You got something against that guy? 24. I'm being attacked for, wouldn't you know it, 24. Okay. So I think I'm just going to play some damage cards rather than go digging for something better with backflip. Nothing I really want. Keeping in mind that I have an ampule and deadly poison. Who needs more poison? I'm thinking you. Yeah, I'm crushing this fight. You're dead. You're dead. You are not dead. But I can just block, right? I still have Ampule if I need it next turn, but I would... Oh, you are dead. Potion Belt! Okay, great, 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 great. Pass? This is horrible? I mean, Pinpoint, I don't know. It would often be 0 energy, deal 17, but I don't even really want that card that badly. I just want to make sure I keep my density of Sly cards high. So that was 0 damage, right? In that fight? Yeah. Didn't spend a potion. Yeah, so this is why Black Star can be good. Here I wasted a power potion, but I mean, I don't know. It's like Black Star most of the time is kind of a win more relic where, like, if you're already going to win the game, Black Star makes you win more. I'm sure there are situations where you need it to catch up in power, but it's tough to take the elites in that case. Maybe if you have something like Regal Pillow. No, not you. Well, actually, maybe. Make this cost 0. I don't think actually the cost of this has been hugely prohibitive. The combats are all still over pretty fast. I haven't really shuffled very many times, so I don't think I need to keep this in my deck. Obviously, I don't want to remove it, but I mean, I don't need to make it not exhaust. Kaiser Crab. So the last remaining elite fight is the Prism. And then another one, probably. What do I want against that? I mean, it's all sort of whatever. None of it is that exciting. I guess I could upgrade this because it plays twice. Sure. Pretty lame starting turn, but it'll do. Pen Nib's on 4, just keeping an eye on that. It's easy for me to lose track of. Why? Did I gain block for that? No. For some reason I thought I had. I gained energy, right, because of his thing. Sure. Okay, Okay, let's keep looking. Can we get something relevant? Not exactly. I don't want to take this damage. The only way to avoid it is with Untouchable. Which means I only get to play one other card. It should be a power. And it doesn't... I don't have to play the power first. That doesn't matter. I think it should be Tools of the Trade. Noteworthy, though, that, like, I said I don't need Tools of the Trade to be cheaper. Would have been nice that turn, right? Because then I could have played Noxious Fumes or whatever as well. Sure. This doesn't really matter. Okay. So, I mean, I did shuffle my deck in this combat, but it doesn't matter that my calculated gambles are gone. You see, as I promised. Let's try to play as many attacks as I can. Fortunately, he has politely put up some block. Could take another Acrobatics. The other two cards are a poor choice. Shadow Step is, I mean, it's not 100% garbage, but I don't think I want it. I'm not really doing damage with attacks. Yeah, I'll take more Acrobatics. Why do I have 40 block? Ah, I doubled Untouchable. Got it. Well, better blur that. I could have tried to keep going off with Acrobatics, but this is a fine thing to do. Follow through to weaken them all. It doesn't matter. These guys are just going to kill themselves anyway, but I guess I may actually be able to kill them with this. Right? I guess not. Maybe. I think this was bad. A bad turn. I mean, the block there didn't matter, so it's basically just allowing me to discard a card for free. I could squish a couple of these little eggies. I think it's probably worth it. And you know what? That's what rocks are for. I even pen-nibbed it. Good work. Well, I'm glad he's not doing anything, because I'm not either. like the longest fight I've ever had. This guy's a champ. Well, I don't need all these defends, do I? No. Why do I have so much dex? I guess Footwork, Smoothstone, and whatever the card is that gives me Thorns. Oh, it won't be in my deck at all. I have to look here. Abrasive. Okay, anyway. Combat appears to be over. And I took 0 again. More blur. Yeah. It's even another blur plus. What are the odds, huh? You again. Okay. Let's get this in play and then abrasive. Yeah? I seem to be well defended. Keep him weak. Dig through all the junk. I don't really want to play this, but I guess I do want to play Calculated Gamble, so I don't really have a choice. My days is help! Oh, man. It's fine. We have arrived. Mummified Hand and Bag of Prep. Those are certainly cards. Well, they're not cards, they're relics. Black Star is doing its thing. That, you know, if you can kill 4 elites in the first act with Black Star, it certainly is good. I don't want another Flick Flack. I don't want any of this. I mean, a retain card is not 100% the worst thing. Because you, like, I don't know. If you end up without the energy to play it, which I usually will, then it stays in my hand for later, and I can calculate a gamble, and then it draws a card. Kind of, in a way, right? But I think it would be better to just not draw it in the first place. In a weird way, like, suppose there was a blank card with retain, and I put that in my deck. What would that card do? It was like unplayable, like a curse that had retain, for example. If I play Calculated Gamble, that card has sort of, it replaces itself the first time I play Calculated Gamble, right, and does 3 damage to the enemy for 0 energy. So it's almost like a Flash of Steel in a way, right? 0 energy, draw a card, deal a little damage. And then if I play another Calculated Gamble, it draws another card. It's kind of Pot of Greed with a free strike attached. So, but like that's sort of, you know, you'd rather your cards do more than that, right? You'd rather you be able to play the cards you draw in general, I think. And I don't think Retain is so powerful that I should just be adding curses with Retain to my deck. I think Tactician might be the best card in the deck. I guess I don't have to Survivor the Abrasive because I can Calculated Gamble it. let's get this out here first. Maybe for this fight, I actually could have upgraded Calculated Gamble. I assume it'll go a bit long. Why does this cost 0? Mummified Hand. I have no more blur. So blocking this turn kind of doesn't matter. So to maximize damage, I should play Strike and Snakebite. Let's Snakebite you. Pen is on 3. Not a great hand. Okay. Looks a lot better now. I'm being attacked for 18. So that's fine. Let's get this online and carry over the blur, because this guy's going to go nuts. Oh. This is free. I should have played this first, because it would make something else free. Oops. Hiya? I don't have any blur, right? Right. I'm being attacked for 37, but I can shrink that. Like I don't need to block at all here. So I guess I'm just going to draw 3. I could play some defense to make space, but I just want to save some energy. Yeah, for this, for example. Saving Calculated Gamble for the next shuffle. Maybe a little greedy, but all I would get is Tincture triggers. It's not that exciting. Do I need any more block? Maybe. But I don't need to defend. Blur and backflip are better. Oh, I probably should pitch one of my discard cards. It's hard to play them both. Well, I've found a way. The damage here is wasted, so let's at least throw one of them this way. And then I think I'll turn around to preserve blur. This guy's dead anyway. Okay, I don't think you can hurt me anymore. And you haven't hurt me yet either. The slide decks are crazy when they get going. They're so good. Let's work on Pen Nib. I don't know. Do I need that? I mean, I don't feel like I really need an answer to long fights, right? I seem to be doing just fine. Storm of Steel is obviously a big discard ability, but it doesn't draw more cards, right? It looks so much worse than Calculated Gamble. I don't care for the shivs. So I think Burst is kind of the most exciting of the cards here. Yeah. Cutting Potion has got to be better than one of these, but I mean, does it? I don't really... Well, I guess it's 18 damage. That's fine. No, I think I like all of these better than a Cunning Potion. Alright, you got the club for me? You do have the club. Is that what I want? Oh, what if I cooked? I don't think I need Psy. Iron Club, I mean, it's more of a Shiv card than a Sly card, but I still play a lot of cards. It's drawing me probably multiple cards per turn. Test subject, okay. But, I mean, cooking out all of my strikes would be really nice. Alright, let's map it out. Where are we going? I still have Black Star. There is no 4 elite path. There are some 3s that go through this guy. And then to here. So you could route either way, really. So I'll... I don't know. I don't understand that drawing. There you go. Who knows how you... It's just impossible to... I can't... There's no drawing I could make that would convince me you can go either way. Maybe like that. I'll just circle this and circle this. So... Oh, actually, hang on. You don't have to go this way. If you go here, you could go this way instead and still get to 3 elites. So... I guess you're supposed to go like that. And then you have a choice. Campfire Elite or like... you get. I assume you're going to want to go to the Campfire. But you could, if you wanted to, go this way for some reason. No, Campfires are great. Now, the downside of this is I don't think I'm hitting a shop. They're all over there in hell. I have enough money that the shop would be nice, but elites and campfires are more important. If I'm taking Meat Cleaver. I guess if I don't take Meat Cleaver, maybe I could go to a shop. Sorry, I could... yeah, like skip a campfire, but there's not even a good way to do that. I mean, it probably doesn't matter because how can I lose, right? But... like, okay. In a single shuffle, how many cards am I playing? I have 37 cards. It's a lot. But I'm getting through it in like, I don't know, 4 turns? So I'm playing... I couldn't tell you. How many cards am I playing in a turn? I mean, the answer is like 8 or something at least, right? Because of all the Sly effects going off. So I'm drawing 2 cards a turn if I take the club. So what that means is, let's say a shuffle is like 5 turns, which I think it isn't. But if it were, that would be drawing me 10 cards per shuffle. which is the same as removing 10 cards from my deck, basically. And I can't even do that with Cook. So, like, Club is better, right? I think. I mean, I guess in some sense, if I removed more cards, I could play even more cards, maybe? Get through my deck, you know, the shuffles would be shorter, but I think I have enough card draw that I'm not really being bogged down too much by terrible cards. I just want more draw. It'll make calculated gambles better as well, by the way. Okay, so we want to go over here. Hopefully one of these question marks will be a shop at some point. Yeah? That's a hand, all right. I think I want to burst a blur and then calculated gamble. So I believe this will give me 27 block. I'll get 18, but then the second one won't be buffed by Vambrace. Correct. Okay. Although it said 18 in this art on both times. It was lying the second time. Or I misread it, but I don't think so. I guess I should go looking for a card, an attack that doesn't kill him. Also, I should work on Iron Club, I guess. Okay, I guess I'll compromise. An attack that kills him, but Iron Club is on 3. Because I actually, right. The Tingsha got him down to 2 anyway, so even if I had found, like, a Shiv, it still would have killed him. Okay, this card is great. It isn't Sly, but I think you have to take it. Ooh. I have some good hits for all of these. I mean, I think it should be the power, because Swift 2 is just so great. But, like, you could argue maybe, hey, let's you know, put Nimble on my double play defend, or my blur or something. Or, you know, this hits enemies 4 times. Sharp would be 8 damage, but I don't care about 8 damage. I just want to draw. Well, no. Abrasive is actually the cheapest power. It's the easiest to play. I just have to discard it, which I can almost always do. How are we looking here? I think it is just an immediate gamble. Order should have drawn off of the club first. Doesn't look like it's gonna be a big problem. This game is too easy. Maybe I do want to unlock the Ascensions. Sure. Hey, none of this does anything. What the hell? I've been scammed. Pen nib is on 9. It would be nice if I could keep it there, but probably I will involuntarily attack somebody at some point. Well, I don't have to voluntarily do it, at least. A strength potion. It's probably better than this. I mean, how long has it been since I had to fight longer than 3 turns? Right? Can I do 300 in 3 turns? To a single guy? Maybe. 150 I can definitely do. $50 is a little bit dubious. Yeah, sorry, 300 is dubious, I think. Yeah, I think I'll just take the upgrades. Hang on, this will overdraw me because of club. Now I can do it. Club is on 3 again. I guess I can fit in the tools of the trade. Don't want a dex. This is free. But if I just play it, it's overdrawing. Weirdly, I guess I'm just supposed to do this so I get a flick flack out of my hand. Oh no, I should have played this. I see. And then, yeah, that would be a better way to empty my hand without playing a useless card. Yeah, I'm feeling good about my choice of 150 at this point. Is this stab worth playing? I guess. It does have me wondering if maybe I could have afforded 300, but it doesn't look like it. What else do I have here? Not much. Hello? Cards that do something, please. I mean, I don't need to do anything, I guess. So, fair enough. I should have played fewer cards so I could have club on 3. Oh, this replays, actually. Right? So that counts? Yes. Alright. Just barely got to 150. What did I upgrade? I didn't see. I think one of them was an acrobatics, wasn't it? Or maybe it was the other untouchable. No, it was this acrobatics. And like a strike, maybe? No, I already had one upgraded strike. I missed what the other one was. Maybe it was this. I don't think this was 10 before. I certainly never upgraded this. How are we looking? We're looking good, of course. As always. Tactician is free now. Okay, I accept. Ooh, okay. Good. Even managed to pen nib him correctly. Anybody got any free energy out there? Could I burst this flask? It doesn't look like it. Do I just play the flask? I think so. Ew. Good thing I got blur. Oh, that was swift. I drew cards. How nice. And then it made this free. I guess right, because drawing the cards is part of the card's effect. And then after that, Mummified Hand gets to go off. Doesn't get to interrupt cards. Okay. Well, this is probably worth playing. Do I still have blur? I do. Sure. Could skip the Shiv so that Iron Club goes off next turn. That's probably worth it. I have to do a little more damage to kill him. Which means I have to play an attack at some point, I think. You should be able to get Pen Nib up to 9, right? Oh, he killed himself. Right. I don't think I care for that. Haze, huh? I don't really care about that. It's really bad if I have to actually ever play it. I mean, it is 6 poison to all. That's kind of good. I'll take it. I don't know. It's probably wrong. Where's my calculated gamble? What the hell? I've been robbed. I think it's just bouncing flask pass. The deck is so much worse when it doesn't have calculated gamble. It's kind of a bad turn. I think it's just gamble here. Not great. I guess doubling, yeah, blur is still doubled up. The turn has improved. I was thinking I was going to have to use a Swift Potion after emptying this hand out, but got a little bit more going on. When did I draw this? Mummified hand. No, not sorry. Abrasive was Swift. Got it. Pen nib is on 0. Nice. Yeah, I want that. Okay. Maybe I want this more. Blur is free now. They're attacking for 27. They're attacking for 23. So I still want to play this, which means I should play it before I play Blur. Now, you know what? I'll just... Well, let's defend first, I guess. Good, another Blur. Okay, yeah, I think we're doing fine. Just that one card draw from Iron Club when I played the thing that discards 2 cards and makes shivs. That was enough to draw the gas we needed to get the deck back to actually doing things. I don't think I care about this. I probably shouldn't have drawn there to keep the club on 3. Okay, now we just have to wrap it up. And that means... Oh, if I pass twice, he doesn't die. Or does he? 7 and then 8? No. Whoops. I'll see if I can play multiple cards next turn then to get the club back online. So I just want to play any 4 cards if possible, right? That aren't attacks. And I can do that. And if one of them poisons him, then the turn is, or the fight is over. Fine. I haven't lost HP all act, but it could happen. I think it could be calculated gamble time. These fights are getting a little long, and I'd like to have these both upgraded by the time I get to the boss. Let's see. I want my power. I think I want my blur. And then it's just calculated gamble, right? Tools of the trade would be... Yeah, you should probably do that too. Who do I care about any of these effects? Not especially. But maybe I could run into ethereal problems somehow. I don't know. Blur looks like the most important card here. That one. It was yellow for a reason. Good. The last played card was a skill. Oh, but it's not Sly. What am I doing? Okay, I thought I was going to get to play it. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna burn up all these cards. Not the end of the world. Ignored you, huh? You won 6 2 out of 3s in a row. Pretty impressive stuff. $21.39. I have 1 blur left. I think let's just get some poison in there. Maybe with thorns I didn't have to. My upgrades! I could kill this guy before I pass so that I don't exhaust these cards, but I don't really care about that, so Let's just make sure I blur all of my block. And the combat is over. Right? I mean, technically, I guess it's this. Well, then Iron Club is on 0 because it'll tick up for the card I'm in the middle of playing again for this. But I guess you won't die. I can just play some junk. Yeah, that's fine. They don't die until end of turn. So, if possible, I'd like to play, like, 2 attacks and then 2 other cards. Can I do that? Yeah. I actually have to... Oh, this is not Tactician Plus. It's downgraded. Very funny. Perfect. Okay. These are all worse than Blessing of the Forge, I think. Well, actually, Blessing of the Forge is a way to make sure I get the other Calculated Gamble upgraded in the final fight. I still don't want these, right? Right. But there's lots of upgrades still to make, you know. Footwork probably chief among them. Maybe Tools of the Trade. Sure. Shop? Hey! Okay. Oh, Speedster is gross. And another Acrobatics would not be disappointing. An attack or skill to make royally approved. Well, I did say the deck is way better when it has a calculated gamble, right? Pretty good. I think that's worth it. And I want the unupgraded one so that I can Blessing of the Forge it in the boss fight while my hand is huge. Oh, it gets Retain as well, that's true. So, yeah, give me this. And then I'll take my first card remove of the game, I think. Yep. Which should be a strike, right? There's nothing in here worse than a strike. Correct. I mean, arguably a defend is worse, but I gain plenty of decks, and I do sometimes need more block. I have plenty of blur, right? So it doesn't usually completely go to waste. If I Adrenaline first, I waste Iron Club, so we have to Obnoxious first. This became free, huh? Very funny. I don't think there's any reason to actually play it just yet. See ya. I have many cards! Really? How did that happen? I discarded my hand and drew 9. Iron Club went off twice as a result of that play? That can't be. I only played 2 cards, right? 1 card. Something else giving me draw for some reason? Huh. Not sure what happened there. Wait. Yeah, it's that many cards, not that many +1. It doesn't replace itself. Huh. I don't know. Very funny. Is Handbrace still on? It should be, right? Yeah. I guess I may as well play this then. Since it's free. Get Speedster online? I think I want Speedster and Footwork. I may as well play the Footwork first in case it happens to hit Speedster. It didn't. Oh, I forgot! They changed Calculated Gamble! When I upgraded it, it didn't lose Exhaust, it just gained Retain. Oh, that's too bad. Well, that means I don't have to upgrade the other one. It's already got Retain. It was too strong. It deserved the nerf, but... I just forgot it. I forgot it had been nerfed is all. Still turn 1, huh? Yeah? Well, now I would take a 300 HP dummy. Okay, let's get some blur. Great, we finally did it. Kind of a dead turn, it turns out, but not a big problem. I don't think he even attacks me next turn, so weakening him really doesn't matter. I'm gonna go see if I can find some more action. Nope. There's really, I don't know. There's no, like, why are they making me keep playing this game? It's over, man. I mean, I'm the one doing it, right? I'm grinding out elites for maximum value when clearly I could, like, Alt F4 my way to victory, practically. Burst backflip? That overdraws a little bit. Let's start playing some attacks for Pen Nip, I guess. maybe it's more important to optimize this. One strength and one dex. I'm not so sure Blessing the Forge is actually good anymore. Yuck. I mean, I have plenty of unupgraded cards. If I upgrade, like, Acrobatics, that's nice, I'm sure. Or, you know, Speedster. Burst. There's plenty of good things to hit. Who knows? I guess I'll just keep what I've got. Okay, how are we looking here? I could forge this hand. There's a lot of unupgraded cards in it. That seems fine. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Acrobatics overdraws, but that's probably... I guess... Well, this certainly fixes that problem, doesn't it? So, Acrobatics, I'd go up to 8 cards. If I burst Acrobatics, it's up to 7. Yeah, I can actually burst the Acrobatics. Oh, but Iron Club is actually not quite... Yeah, that's not quite true, is it? So I overdrew a bit there. I need... Yeah, give me energy right now, I guess. I mean, I kind of don't need it. Okay. And now I get a big block. He's dead. I guess I pass. Well, no. Let's do this first. Because a blur... I mean, is a blur worth an energy potion, though? Not really. This turn's pretty bad. Oh, I accidentally spent all my energy, huh? Well, let's see what this gives me. Sure. Don't think I'm playing a strike. Oh, I should have bursted that. Bad play. Or I should have bursted. I guess the past tense of burst is burst. Yeah. Bad play. I think I'm just gonna poison you a bit. What a perfect draw. Let's try to play a couple cards. I failed to do so. Now I've shuffled a Shiv in. Embarrassing. Let's blur. And I think just discard. Bouncing Flask is unnecessary. Yeah, this is much better. Should have played this first, I guess. Hang on. And we're still going. The turn continues. I guess more weak is nice. I don't know. Who cares? Get that Shiv out of here finally. How much blur do I have? 3? Okay, we're out of gas, but I've crossed the finish line and you haven't moved at all. I hit him 50 times that turn, apparently. This hand sucks. Yeah, good thing I have all that blur. I want to play this. I guess it's supposed to be Survivor? No, that can't be right. So I can Survivor a strike, play it. Yeah, this is right. Where the hell is my Iron Club, man? Wasted, it turns out. I almost did more damage to him on his intangible turn. Well, I don't have unlimited block. but it's close. Kind of funny to play this one twice, but I think that's the way to go. So that the acrobatics twice doesn't get wasted. Keep blurring. Always be blurring. All right, we got It was a foregone conclusion some time ago, but you know, just gotta play all the cards. I think I took 0 damage in Act 3. Pretty strong deck. Or strong character anyway. The relics were obviously doing some of the lifting. What was exactly driving all the power? Tingsha was very good. Mostly it was calculated gamble. Tingsha was good. Mummified Hand was good. Club was crazy. And I guess, like, you know, just the huge number of relics from Black Star certainly helped. But I think it was actually more the cards than the relics. Like, yeah, Club was good, but just having all the sly stuff, you know, nine dead starter cards in the deck just doesn't matter at all when you can collide enough sly with enough discard. And that should be my final epic, I believe. We'll see if any more appear after this. I'm sure after early access they will. Ghastly Nightmares of Tormented Souls stock the Foglands. Foglands? I don't know, I feel like it should be Foglands. It sounds crazy though. She takes it upon herself to hunt the Haunter. Once the hunt is complete, its skull is ceremoniously placed upon her by her sisters. The ritual has concluded. I see, so we're learning the lore of why I got the mask. Oh, we have silent relics now. Twisted Funnel, yeah. Snecko Skull's still here, yep. And what's this one? Helical Dart. Whenever you play a Shiv, gain a Dex this turn. Okay, it's powerful for the right deck. Yep, and there is nothing left. What was all these question mark ones about? There's I don't even know what's happening. It's just a complete placeholder. We don't even have story or placeholder art. I see. Okay. Well, Spire II continues to be a good game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.